Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Play OpenXCom. Finally we got, I think our first successful mission, or terror mission, under our belt. I mean there was some successful missions clearing up the found UFOs, but this is probably the first terror mission that I got a plus rating. It's not really successful when you don't really rescue any of the civilians, but I mean the Chryssalids are just so fast and powerful. I think in terror missions where they're involved, there's really no way for me to rescue the civilians unless I really get the jump on them and get their attention. Yeah, if they assess me as the bigger threat, whether they're attacking the civilians, I don't know whether the AI is able to recognize that. Maybe they'll be attacking us first and then we'll be able to rescue civilians. But yeah, I mean OpenXCom so far, Enemy Unknown has that feature where you go into this circle around the civilians, then you'll be able to rescue him or her, and then it counts as being rescued. But here you just don't have that. The civilians just run around amok, just to their own devices. So I think they're kind of helpless unless yeah, they're kind of helpless. So I mean they're just up to doing their own thing. I wonder if they actually run away from the aliens if they see them. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. Yeah, of course they're not that dumb, but mostly they're helpless, so it's kind of hard to rescue them. But if I get more experience and more men, then I think I'll be able to maybe rescue a couple. Alright, so the soldiers are back. They all survived, fortunately and surprisingly, and they get some experience, and some of them became squaddies from rookies. Now, what I have to do right now is to keep researching heavy plasma and think about what else to research after this. Maybe I should go for autopsies. I wonder if the autopsies provide any bonuses, or it's just the flavor kind of text where you get to learn more about their behavior. I think that's going to be pretty interesting too. But they're all dead, so I don't know how you can learn about their behavior. What I need to do is capture them alive. So I think that is going to be our goal next. And let's see, maybe UFO navigation could be useful, so I'm gonna go for that after the heavy plasma or autopsies. And what is okay? So laser cannon is being built to be sold, I think. But I think it would be nice if I can equip the laser cannons onto the interceptors, because the interceptors have not been that successful so far in the last episode, at least, in tracking down, let alone trying to actually, combat the UFOs, because they cannot catch up to them. They're like 5,000. I don't know what it is. The unit of speed is there, or velocity. Maybe it's miles per hour, but yeah, they're really fast. So let's just try to make some purchases and sell some items. So they are all here, so we know what they have. Okay, let's go for equipment. I know that I need to purchase a laser tank, or make a laser tank. It costs around 500,000, so I mean that's a lot of money. AP, I'm gonna purchase a bit more. Auto cannon 2. Large rocket, small rocket. Yeah, purchase a bit more. Smoke grenade, I just threw it everywhere, so I need to purchase a lot more. I don't know how much store we have, but I think we have still some left. But I want to add all these things, to prepare for maybe relocating or expanding. Don't believe I can expand right now. I think I'm gonna wait until I have around 6 million, at least. So I have those shells. Just need actually I have a tank, so I can probably use this tank instead of buying one or making one. Alright, so let's sell some items. Can sell some Snakeman corpses, Chrysalid corpses, components. Delirium is going to be in great need. So what can I sell here? Plasma rifle, pistols. I guess I can sell some pistols. And clips as well. Yeah, stun bomb. I think I need to make stun bomb and launchers as well. The kit 2, yeah. Great. I guess I can sell cannons. I have 10 laser cannons right now, so I can sell like probably 8. Yeah, so I gained 6 million, which is what I said is going to be enough to expand. I don't know. I said that I'm going to do it, but is it cannon? Right. So laser cannon, let me just see here. The cannon's range is 200. The laser cannon, while being more powerful, is useful in close range. Stingray, yeah. So laser cannon. It's gonna take 2 hours to rearm and refuel. Okay, so let me see these guys. Let's see. We have 2 heavy cannons. I need some more ammo. I think 3 would be fine, or maybe 4. Yeah. The cannon does not have any AP, so I'm gonna bring 4. Yeah, okay. So I think last mission I was using incendiary rather than AP. Rocket launcher 2 and 5 seems to be okay. Razor rifle 6, fine. Grenade already 10. Smoke grenade still 10. Yeah, proximity grenade could be useful. I haven't really used a lot of it, but definitely could be useful since I know the range of enemies can... I know that some of the enemies can really move a lot. Like Chryssalids can move, I don't know how many tiles, but I think when it was able to kill the laser tank, it was able to travel, I don't know, 20 tiles? 20 or more tiles, and then was able to still have enough TU to attack. It was pretty scary. I'm gonna bring the stun bomb, yeah. Okay, so let me see if I can get the soldiers also have a look. Okay, can I check this guy or what? So I'm gonna bring some of the rookies. Yeah, to replace the squaddies that has... who has been promoted, and also going to bring a captain here this time, the next mission, because I'm curious about the influence that he can exert over the rookies. Yeah, okay, so let's see the soldiers here. I think we can see who's going to be on the Skyranger. This guy is going to be... well, he's not that useful. He's just an average guy, but... yeah. But Lindsay Wallace here, 37, pretty strong, stronger than average, and not much reaction. Firing accuracy, I guess, okay. This guy was involved in the last mission, and his throwing accuracy was pretty exemplary. I don't think he got any bonuses though. Captain here, yeah. So Captain has good firing accuracy, pretty good bravery. Yeah, he could be pretty good with heavy plasma, I don't know. But I think I can make more armor for him. Yeah, so all these guys were involved in the last mission. Yeah, she's pretty good. Yeah, she's going to be our heavy weapons person. Okay, let's see what happens. So we need to wait until these guys are finished. I'm going to also bring in some more of these guys, provided we have enough living quarters. Yeah, we have plenty. So let's bring in some personnel too. I'm bringing 2 more soldiers. No, I don't know. Should I bring more soldiers in? I think I should. Just keep them trickling in. Scientists are going to increase to 60 now. And engineer is going to be... yeah, I'm going to expand pretty big here. 40 engineers. So the Brazil has left the council. More than that, even worse than that, they actually signed a pact. So I think Brazil is going to be a hotbed of alien activity. Unfortunately, it's really close to where we are, so we'll see more of these alien activities and UFO sightings. The problem is I cannot catch them. It's a big problem. Wait, Pale Plasma is completed. Wow, so let's look at what this is. Yeah, I've seen this before. I recognize this from one of the Snakeman weapons. And also the sectoid was able to carry it, that was able to one-shot my tank. It says this is a devastatingly powerful weapon based on accelerating particles. Yeah, so it's a really good weapon, and it also is pretty light and has auto function as well. And its aim accuracy is 110%, so yeah, I mean, enough said. It's one of the best weapons in the game. You need to research a heavy plasma clip. Yeah, so that's another thing. I think it's going to require Elerium, which is going to be another resource that probably you can manufacture, but it's a chain of manufacturing that is going to, yeah, it's going to have to be very efficiently managed, or I'm going to just forget and everything is going to be out of place. I was thinking about UFO navigation because I think I can still roll with the heavy plasma clip that I already have gotten from the aliens. I think let's just go for Chrysalid Corpse. I'm more interested in learning about Chryssalids than Snakeman, rather. Like what's their problem actually? What's their problem? Like, why do they want to kill us? Alright, so the items arrived. Yeah, okay, so large, very low, pretty slow. Northwest. Pretty close. I think this is it, folks. Yeah. You gotta intercept this. If they have no intentions of running away, I think. They're just slowly patrolling, so I think I'm gonna send 2. Just in case. Oh wow, what the? No, I think it landed somewhere. I need to patrol. You gotta go here. Yeah, please patrol, and I think you're gonna go here. You can't just warp ahead, right? It's night now. Yeah, I don't know how it can disappear all of a sudden. It's pretty scary. They might have a base or something around. Okay. Right. So let's try to see some bomb. Yeah, I need probably some of these. Production. Oh, it requires Elerium. Wow. Okay. I didn't know about that. Maybe 3 then? 2 days, and I'm gonna keep making this power suit. Oh, I don't have any alloys. Okay, which is unfortunate. So do I need to make alloys? Or should I just make cannon? Five now? Three days, and the rest is going to be creating some power suit. No, alien alloys. Let's see how much it costs. Around 10? It's gonna take, yeah, it's gonna take a long time. Let's get started on it, and I'm going to add more guys after the stun bomb is finished. Okay, and there'll be more engineers coming in, so... Alright. Yeah, I couldn't catch them. It's really weird how it can... Alright, so let's view the report on Chrysalid. Wow, look at that. This is pretty gruesome. Alright, so this is how they look like. In Enemy Unknown, they look more like those monsters from, or aliens from Starship Troopers. But here they just look like some yeah, crab hybrid. The exoskeleton of this creature is extremely tough, but surprisingly vulnerable to explosive ammunition. Oh, explosive. HE. The brain is well developed and its cell growth rate very fast. The creature carries 20 eggs, which are laid inside other organisms. Ah, okay. This creature is very effective terror weapon. 20 eggs, huh? Wow. That's why you can lay eggs in its host, and then the victims are just mumbling around like a zombie. And then if you shoot them, they become a clone of these guys, which is pretty. I wonder if the clones are, or the newly hatched ones are more vulnerable than the hardened ones. I'm not so sure, but yeah, it's pretty gruesome. Anyways, we learned about the Chrysalid, about Snakeman. I think it's going to go pretty fast. Oops. Yeah, we have 55. It's going to be 60 soon. Alright, so new guys came in along with the engineers. Alright, so let's get these guys producing more alloys. Oh, the workshop is not available. Okay. Right. Let's research then. I think this can be increased to 60. My goal is ultimately 100 scientists in this base. Yeah. Sun bomb is complete. So alien alloys takes 2 days. Okay. And this is going to be it. So we are now faced with the problem with workshop being saturated. So I think it's time for building another workshop. We have 2 laboratories, I think. Here and here. Workshop. I think this is workshop. Let me check. Yeah. Workshop around 850,000. I think we can cover it as we manufacture the laser cannons to be sold. 800,000, okay. Yeah, it has to be connected. Okay. It's going to be a while. Long ways off. Right. That's good. 1 day left for alien alloys. Increase to 20. 1 day. No, I think I'm gonna increase a bit more here, and it's going to increase to 15. Yeah, it's going to still take 1 day. And then after that, I'm gonna make some power suits. Right. Well, I mean, I know that the aliens are not attacking, so it seems like they're giving us time, but then the thing is, they're just moving around, maybe setting up bases. They're working non-stop too, so yeah, I don't know what they're planning, but it's definitely not something I really want to know. Yeah, it's going to come down pretty hard. Right now, I can manufacture around 4. I think I want to get maybe 3. Yeah, 3 to begin with. That takes 3 days. Okay. And research is excellent. It's gonna be finished pretty soon. And I was looking at Elerium production, but I don't think they can produce Elerium. Let me see. Yeah, it is a very, very scarce resource. Oh, alright, so this is pretty slow. Alright, let's intercept. Where is this? Oh, it's in the northwest. Okay, so let's see if I can attack. I think I can attack. Yeah, okay. So this is going to be very important, folks. Because I intend to capture an alien here. So there. Oh no, 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 no. No, no. Ah. Alright, let's intercept another one. Okay, so intercept with this one. You try to follow this guy, please. Okay. Oh no. it's disappeared. Okay, alright. I don't think I can catch it. Return to base. Alright. Okay, let's view report on Snakeman. Holy crap, alright. The skin is extremely tough and heat resistant. The cardiovascular system is part of the muscular system which uses the hydraulic principle to create motion. The only true muscle is the heart. Oh, interesting. The reproductive system appears to be very efficient. Reproduction is asexual, with each Snakeman carrying up to 50 eggs inside its body at any one time. Oh my. Left to its own devices, this species would be a severe threat to life on Earth. Okay. Yeah, they're made to reproduce. Alright, so let's see. Navigation. After this, heavy plasma clip, then mine probe. Okay, so what are they making right now? Power suit. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty fast. Okay, let's see if I can get this guy ready and then moving away though, unfortunately. Yeah, so this is going to be a problem. I need to find a base or something in order to attack any stationary target. So we have some new soldiers, let's check them out. Angel Medina. Pretty brave. Firing accuracy, somewhat to be desired, but strength is also pretty decent. Next up, Sander Tasman. Okay, yeah, he can handle a heavy weapon. Low bravery. Bravery seems to be a very important trait for a soldier, especially defending against the side attacks. What is happening? Uh-oh. Kinda getting worried here. So research is going well. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna sell some laser cannons now. Let's see how much these guys can work. 40. Sure, let's sell this. I wonder what UFO navigation is going to give us. I'm trying, but come on. Oh, it's going to land in water. I don't really care, I just want to crash a UFO or something. Do some aggressive attack here. Nice, okay. Crash. Okay, yeah, it's going to land in water though. Maybe... In enemy unknown, even though the fight might take over the water, we have always crash lands somewhere that we can attack. So on the coastlines or something. But here it just lands on water, and then we might have to wait until terror from the deep or something in order to challenge them, pop them up. The biggest, I think next month, if aliens really do not show up, I need to probably set up a new base somewhere else, because I really can't catch a break fighting the aliens. Okay, so we got some funds back, and let's see if I can... Yeah, I think we need to produce some alloys now. Oh, and also this. But, okay, so it requires... Yeah, it's a higher tier resource. You need alien alloys and Elerium in order to produce these. See if I can produce some of these. Doesn't cost anything, thankfully. Oh, it does cost, yeah, 30,000. I think I'm gonna do that. And then going to be producing laser cannons with the rest of the folks. About 5. Can you do 5? for now, or 10. Yeah. I'm gonna add more after alloys are done. The alloy is done. Oh, cool. Yeah, so at least we are doing some research here, as we just sit around doing nothing in terms of combat. Alien craft use sophisticated computers to navigate on Earth and through space. The system is based on optical processors arranged in network fashion. The control interface is relatively simple. The navigator controls the direction of gravity waves generated by the power source to move the craft in any direction. The system can be used easily by humans, and it can be reproduced using alien alloys and other components. Okay, so alien alloys is where it's at. Flying suit, UFO construction. Now this is what I'm talking about. What's flying suit all about? You can fly. That's pretty amazing. Let's see what I can construct though. Maybe I should construct. Maybe I should research. Mind probe. Is this for Psyotech? UFO construction. Mind probe. Yeah. I think mind probe allows us to tell certain things about aliens. I don't know exactly UFO navigation can be produced. I guess this is required for UFO. So let's try to see what requires. Oh, requires alien alloys, okay. Yeah, so keep producing alien alloys, I guess then. 10. Yeah, let's go for 10-10. And every cannon, the rest of them is going to be involved. Yeah, so alien alloys require a bit more workshop based. Might as well start off. Okay. Okay, so let's see. I'm interested in the cost. So income is this. Monthly maintenance is now overtaken the income. So I guess this is a good way to tell that you shouldn't really build anything or hire more guys, because we'll be in the minus, and yeah, we need to fight aliens in order to earn some more money. 2,200, very small. Wow, I don't think this is going to happen. Please attack. Man, this sucks. Crap. All right. What I can do is manufacture the cannons to earn some more money to expand to other places. And let me see if I can, yeah, get some of these guys equipped. Personal armor, right. Give this guy power suit, this guy power suit. These guys I remember from the last mission, they're pretty impressive. Yeah, they're pretty impressive. And let me see, sorry. Yeah, gonna give all the squaddies power suit. Sergeant definitely going to get the power suit. He's along with the crew right now. Cocotis. Alright. Yeah, it's nice they can share. Very power suit. Alright, I think this is going to be good. mix of guys, well protected, very large, very fast. Intercept with another one, please. Ah, gosh. Alright. Let's patrol. I think they're coming from Hawaii or something. Go there and then patrol Hawaii. Kennedy. Yeah, got this island. Okay. Oh, alright. UFO detected. Intercept. I cannot do anything. Alright. Oh, this sucks because they're slow and then... Crap. Yeah, they're trolling us. I think they're closing in, but they're trolling us. Research is average. Right. Manufacture 1 day left. 4 million bucks. 22nd of June. No fight so far this month. Maybe earlier in the month I think there was a battle, but that was all. Okay. Yeah, make this. How much money do we have? Let me just check. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I sold the laser cannon. Yeah, so I need to sell the laser cannon and let me see if I can begin. Yeah, I have 10 to sell. And maybe I can make a laser tank just in case. Three days. Okay. It's going to zip by 3 days. The problem is it costs $500,000. Oh, Lagos. Okay. Right. There's no way to escape this, and it's in Africa, which is going to be possibly our next base location. So let's intercept. Let's rescue these guys. And I think let me just let me see. Let me just see now. I need to load up the HWP. Right? I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't think I can right now. Need to unload some of these guys. And what now? Yeah, alright, so we have rocket launcher, heavy cannon 2, AP ammo 8, auto cannon, rocket launcher, laser rifle 7 or 6, grenade 11, smoke grenade 12 I think, proximity, high explosive, and the bomb. Yeah, 5 I think is going to be enough. Okay, plasma. I don't have the clip, I think. I think I need a clip. Right? I just bring one just in case if I can use it or not. If it's loaded already, then I can probably use it. So we have yeah, a lot of guys here. Wow, okay, I'm surprised. So everybody is wearing personal armor parasuit. Might as well just get this guy parasuit, or maybe a Gabriel Diaz. Let me see. Gabriel Diaz. Soldiers. Gabriel. Okay, he's pretty decent. Lindsay. About Zagba. Xaba's pretty good too. I guess I give Xaba the parasuit. Yeah, he's something special. Zaba is going to get the power suit, and alright, so we are pretty well protected. I think maybe yeah, I think so. I think they're all protected well, and let me see if I can intercept now before night arrives. I think we'll be able to go there before night arrives. Yeah, I think we'll be able to go there. It's a long transcontinental trip. Slowly. Hopefully it doesn't disappear. That's first time visiting Nigeria. And I think aliens love to terrorize Africa for some reason. Last time it was South Africa, now it's Lagos. And this is desert, so uh-oh. The night is approaching, folks. Night is approaching. Gotta get there pretty quick, gotta go there fast. I think we're just in the nick of time. Alright, so once again. Oh, right, he doesn't have anything. So what are you good for? Can I check? Yeah, he's not really good for anything. So laser rifle it is. Oh, that's why. Yeah. That's why he didn't have anything, because he didn't know what to do. Maybe this guy is going to be the guy who's going to be going down, right? The ramp, the first thing. If I read firing accuracy, okay. I don't have any problem with that. Lindsay Wallace. Yeah. I don't have any problem with that either. Only problem I have is ammo. Need to be HE, I think. Heavy cannon HE. And Gabriel, pretty good shooting. Okay, maybe a smoke grenade also. This guy is... yeah, alright. Laser weapon is your thing? Can I don't think this is... yeah. I think this requires, unfortunately this requires a clip. A strong guy, maybe he can also try to capture aliens. How much TU does this guy have? 64, wow. Yeah, I think this guy can do it. Right. You don't need the electro flare. I don't think this is night. Hopefully not. Heavy plasma, not going to happen. Unfortunately. Bruce. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I guess you can upgrade to this. Yeah, motion scanner. Yeah, this guy's a motion scanner guy, so I guess I don't really need to get this guy motion scanner. Although it might be helpful if that guy goes down, but I don't think he's going to move that much. Okay, I'll alright, that's good. Everything is HE. Good against Chryssalids. Jasmine has this, but now that I have a small launcher, I don't think I don't need it. Eduardo Ferrari, our guy, our captain. Doesn't have any weapons though. Yeah. Thought I brought more laser weapons, but apparently not. This guy will definitely have to get laser weapon. Just in case. And this guy, Joel, I think he's going to be more or less a scout. So maybe, I don't know. I think he's not going to be attacking anybody. Should brought more laser pistols. Okay. Seems like we are surrounded by building. It's not good. Find the grenade and throw it. Oh, okay. Just listen to the sound. Okay. Alright guys, thank you for joining me in Enemy Unknown. So, from the start, we are faced with a tough decision. I checked, and when this prompt appears or any prompt that requires your immediate action, I think the limit or the deadline is 30 hours after the prompt appears. So I think I have less than 2 days, which is what I require for one of my best guys to recover and join us. I mean, it doesn't really say exactly if the 2 days is actually more than 1 day or is it just exactly 2 days, but I think this game, what I think is it's just going to consider, you know, exactly 48 hours. So start of the day, 2 days after today, which is April 26th, is the day he's going to come back. And even worse, my support guy, who's basically, you know, the only guy with medikit, or is it medkit or medikit? I think it's medikit, yeah, coming from XCOM, is hurt, wounded for 9 days. So he's going to be out for an even longer time period. And we only have 2 snipers, 1 heavy and 1 assault. And I can bring in 2 of our guys, 2 of our rookies once again, Mary Vandenberg and Zuye. Yeah, it's going to be pretty... I don't know what to really expect from this very difficult mission. It seems that I might have to abandon North America. Our United States is already gone, so there is no hope of getting the entire continent covered. Canada is basically gone probably also, because even though the situation room, it says level 3, if I abandon Mexico, then it's going to go up perhaps by 2, or hopefully just 1, but it's likely that it's going to go up by 2. If I do not take care of France, then European continent is basically disable the current progress that I have got going with satellite over Germany, so I guess I need to save France. That's the decision, you know, that's how I came to my decision. I might have to sell everything here. There is really no... yeah. Well, I mean, the research is still researching. The Thin Man autopsy. Okay, Chrysalid autopsy. So I'm gonna leave everything except for 1 Thin Man, 1 Chrysalid. I need money. And I need to buy some items before we head out. Yeah, we have 3 carapace armor. I'm gonna build it to 6. Equip every one of us to have that armor. Going to also create some... yeah, it's too bad I don't have the manufacturer capacity to bring in 1 more engineer. Just that I have that engineer coming in, but requires 1 day. So maybe I can chance it, wait for 1 day, and get laser rifles going. I cannot chance that. I can wait until the workshop is finished, but there's likelihood that the alien abductions is going to just disappear, and then it's going to cause all sorts of havoc. Too much of a close call. So I guess I need to be happy that I'll be able to make at least at least the carapace armor for all of our guys. Empire's laser pistol too. Yeah. So let's make carapace armor. Let's make 3 more. Hopefully this is going to provide enough protection. Just that it had to arrive 1 day before the workshop is complete, or 2 days before Jan can join us. XCOM, baby. Yeah, I'm mildly irritated just to begin with, which is not a good sign. All right. So I'm gonna bring all these guys. Hopefully they'll be able to handle things. Going to go Marseille, Southern France. We get engineers. Okay, well, I need this. Oh, Brazil's going to be lost too. Wow. Okay, well, I need to go to Europe because I need the continental bonus. Let me just check this. Sorry about just jumping to and fro different area. So if I lose Brazil, still South America is intact. I might lose Europe. If I lose France, then it's going to go up by 1 here too, which is going to just eliminate entire Europe off the board except for Germany. So I have to go to, unfortunately, I have to go to France. To go to France. At least it's a short jump, so it's not going to be that bad, right? Okay, carapace armor, that's good. Get all of these guys all equipped, including the sniper ladies, who I have abandoned or disregarded for some time. Okay, it looks good, Alright, so you too. So she's going to get 4+4. And I'm going to be able to survive 1 plasma shot from Finman. Okay, and going to get some medikit here because I need some medikit. This squad is really medikit. 2 medikits, maybe 3. The heavy guy should be equipped with grenades, and this guy is assault guy, so grenade is probably more important. Now, I don't know about Johansson. Maybe this is going to be... Yeah, so 3 medikits. Hopefully it's going to be enough. She already has laser. Good. How about you? Okay, maybe I made more than necessary. Anybody has a laser? Can I check with you too? Oh, okay, you don't really have anything. Okay. Yeah, so we have carapace armor. Finally, some progress in the equipment. Yeah, scope is probably more important for her. I see this guy has just a normal variety pistol, and I don't want this. I want him to use assault rifle. I think it's a bit more accurate. It doesn't really tell you, but it tells you, yeah, okay, so base damage 3, critical damage 4, effective range short, it says. I think this is probably even worse. Base damage 4, 20% critical chance, extremely limited range. Okay, how about this one? Base damage 2, critical damage 3. It's actually better than nothing. Okay, yeah, so let's launch mission and see what we can do. Yeah. Okay. Man, I'm really worried. Very difficult means that there is at least like 8 aliens and maybe introduction of a new alien enemy. Now we've seen Muton in the DLC mission that we failed, and they had like 8 health bars. I don't know what other enemy type that we can expect, but it's not going to be pretty, that's for sure. I think this is the best we can do right now. Yeah. But then for all intent and purpose, the laser rifle is going to be introduced in the next mission.
Prepare for deployment,
Okay.
Strike One.
Sure.
France is sending an urgent mission request. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
Okay. So kind of a outskirts of the metropolitan area. Okay. No need to smoke this ramp. At least the aliens have some bit of a courtesy.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike One has the green light for deployment.
8 HP. Vandenberg. Let's stay together. Just inch forward. Don't try anything. Don't try to be a hero. Jones. The heavy guy. He has 1 rocket. Do I hear anybody? What kind of noise is that? Sounds like Thin Man to me. Go down. Dashing. Okay, that's weird. That's weird trajectory around this dump. Okay. Always look for high cover and try to hunker down in the presence of enemy. We're gonna move from where we are left side. That is a pretty good cover. And the enemies are moving around. So they're patrolling it. Oh yeah, here we go. We are flanked. Hopefully this is the only group. And we are going to be... You're going to see more than one group if you're not careful. Okay, doke. We are flanked. But we can set up pretty easily on the other side of the... Do they have grenades? I don't think they do. 72%, that is actually pretty good. Yeah, I might have to take that. Oh crap.
No way, that just happened.
Yeah, 72 is not enough. So... Do I see anybody? Nope, not here. There's a run and gun type of guy here. I think, yeah, we have this guy. Might be able to go over here and then flank the other guy. 2 guys actually. So let's go for the easiest target. Okay, good.
X-ray neutralized.
Good job. High cover. That high cover. This particular soldier is pretty good with the pistol. You can hunker down. 100%, I guess I can take it. Either up to 5 damage. Yeah, this is what I want. Hopefully she's not gonna get damaged.
Toasted.
Okay, toasted. Now all these good targets are for capturing. I think I mentioned in the last episode too that I feel I'm kind of missing out and falling way behind because all these good targets will disappear soon if I do not capture them quickly enough, I think. Vandenberg. Okay, Vandenberg. 35. Might as well just hunker down. Yay. Oh, so we're shooting. I think I can do Overwatch here because she's under high cover. Yeah, so this might have to move. Or this guy might go suicidal. Okay, this guy didn't do anything, so this guy can take over. 70%. Okay, let's get holo targeting under chance here. We can do the holo targeting. It's gonna give us a bit of a better 7%, doesn't matter. 51%, I can try it.
Adjusting sights.
Yeah, missed, but this guy now has better chance to hit 81%. So is anyone else. Graze. Now I enabled the random damage. So that's why this guy sometimes hit for 1. It means it's graze. Sometimes enemy do miss and also hit for 1 or 2, so I think it goes both ways. But it does give a bit of variance. I don't consider that to be, cheating or anything like that. Yeah, but
That is
I keep,
not good.
yeah, if I keep missing, then it's not going to be good. I can probably rush this guy with pistols and then try to. Okay, now this is a bit too daring, but she's good enough a shot, so yeah, okay.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, there was a mistake. There was a mistake on my part. Well, it worked out, fortunately, but I don't know whether it's going to. We are going to be lucky next time. Okay, so one small group of sectoids gone. And now we have to rinse and repeat. Get back to sniping mode. Reload for this
We're green
dude.
to go.
And over here and reload as well.
We're green to go.
Gotta be very careful and always play defensive. I think it's kind of hard to get defensive in this type of games, since we cannot really surprise the enemy, and being defensive goes hand in hand with ambush and surprise. Since you cannot surprise anybody here. I heard some noise coming from that direction.
What was that?
So we gotta find some find some good positions here. This is a pretty good position. And get your sniper rifle. Cyclops 2. Okay. One. Gallo is a pretty good heavy because he has a decent shot rating. Yes, I think around 76, which is pretty decent. Yeah, pretty decent. Keep watching the flank. Give you high cover. Just up ahead, I think. Can go here and then come back. Just okay. So there's a high cover here, low covers. No, but now that we try to go here and then set up. Okay, it's all Overwatch. Cover. Okay. Right.
You hear that?
That sounds like oh no, I don't know. It's either here or here. I think I'll go here. Yeah. Slowly head using the train. Explosive side is able to give her enough range. And her too. Right, and Vandenberg is go here. Have a watch. This sounds like sectoid, but I'm not so sure. We'll probably drill these guys out and come back. Another oh crap. Oh, Thin Man. Oh god. I hate these guys so much. Yeah, okay, so there's a danger of triggering another group. And Thin Man can move so quickly. Watch out. Flank. Oh boy. Alright. This is a pretty good spot. One moved here and the other one moved here. I think we have to do some overwatch here. Yeah. Vandenberg is kind of out of whether this is actually a good idea, but she's going to have overwatch anyways and it's high cover, so it might work. Okay, let's see if the Thin Man can advance and then we can go over some overwatch. Okay, directly we are going to get surrounded. This is going to be. Come on, get him. Graze, it's not too bad. Grenade is going to finish him. Ah, it's gonna shoot. Wow, there was a high cover too. Damn it. And he's gonna die, right? Yeah, I'm gonna get Dubanaza off. We can probably kill him in one shot with the rocket. It might be a waste though. He's gonna shoot at Dubanaza.
They're flanking my position.
Ah, if Dubanaza dies, I'd be so pissed off. Oh, she's hurt. Yeah, such a long distance too, and she's going to get. I hear her, and I'm gonna spend all the med kit, 74%. Might have to do this, or can probably do a better job of just killing them with the rocket. Yeah, I think we just have to get these guys out of the way because they're just faster. Yeah, we need some breathing space here right now because everybody's hurt. Alright, Dubanaza, you get healed up. You're almost dead. It's only a miracle that you didn't die. But then
Med
he's
kits
gonna die
fix
anyways
everything. Calm down.
with the next shot. Can you come here? No. Please. Somebody else have a medical kit? Or is this all there's to it? Alright, yeah, this is all there is to it. Try to heal you, please don't die. You're very important.
Come on, you'll be back in the fight ASAP.
More seconds.
Enemy inside.
Now you can use some grenades.
Side.
And possibly suppress one of them. And there's 6 of them together. Is it? No. Actually, they're just moving around. Okay, so that was unfortunate. So this guy, Dubanaza, is going to mine the rear.
Flags, they're moving.
She recovered. That's good news. Sniping is there's no clear shot here, unfortunately. To finish at least one of these guys, hopefully. How about holo targeting, please? 44%, which is our worst target. Viable target, more viable target. I think this guy. Or maybe this guy. Oh, wow. Alright, that's actually better than holo targeting. Oh, he holo targeted and killed it. If I can slide up. Dashing is a bit scary right now. I think I take a chance with this guy, Jones, and then. No, I don't think she's gonna make it.
Can't kill him if you don't hit him.
Yay, he's going to try the high cover. Close in. The Banaza is going to just yeah, he's going to overwatch. One of these guys get hit. There's I think 2 more, right? 2 more? Or did I? Yeah, there's 2 more. Wish I can throw a grenade really far. Will this trigger a new type of enemy or new group? Will this trigger a new group? I'm not so sure. Wait a second, I don't think I gave her... Did I give her the character's armor? I don't think I gave her character's armor. Maybe, I don't know. Let's not think about that right now. Wish I had one more medikit. Will this trigger another group? I had to err on the side of caution. Okay, so psychic link, which allows the other alien to have better aim. But it bought us some time. If I kill that guy, I have to kill that guy. If I kill that guy, then going to be 2 for 1. So follow targeting once again. Let's do that. See if I can follow target, and then the other guys will be. Oh wow! Oh man, he's actually doing really well. Yeah, that's awesome. And kill the other guy too. It was 2-for-1 I was talking about, but I didn't realize that Jallo was able to do it all by himself. That is truly impressive. Very lucky there. Maybe he's going to miss his shots the rest of the mission here, but I really needed that. Okay, so let's set up our defenses here. Overwatch. Now this was a mistake. I didn't know that. I thought she would still have a shot, but she didn't. Back to here. Okay, so some of these guys will have to reload.
We're green to go.
Vandenberg. Alright. Yeah, okay. Controllers.
Positive enemy contacts.
I was prepared for this. Please get some shots in. Please land some damn shots. Overwatch is so stupid. Sometimes. Gosh, so useless. Disabling shot. Okay. Alright, I guess that could be useful, but I'd rather kill him. 78%. Grenade. Could work. As a last resort, that is. Yeah, so once again, same thing. Okay, I'll do this right now. Hold target and then get other guy perhaps.
Dead in the water here. Oh, shot wide.
It doesn't really improve, unfortunately. It probably was like 23% to 41%. 74 and now 64, 74 and 64. Flank it. Maybe Ye is able to do it? No. Vandenberg, can you do it? I think she can. Yeah, I think she can. I think this is a good target for her. So she missed Overwatch. Let's see if she misses this too.
That is not
Wow,
good.
man, I did everything for her, and if she cannot, like, you know, even eat the spoon-fed floater right in front of her face, maybe I should get rid of the helmet. I thought it was cool, but it's stupid. Right.
Down.
Okay, that's good. So I don't want to bunch up some of these guys. Yeah, this guy will get flanked. Without question. Do it. Follow targeting. Nice job.
Nailed him.
Excellent work.
Okay.
All
alright.
objectives complete.
Wow, that was pretty tense, but yeah, nobody got, well, 2 people got hurt, but nobody got killed, which is the best situation. The thing is, there'll be panic spreading across everywhere. Panic in Brazil, panic in Argentina, panic in Mexico. Yeah, and then it's going to be the end of the month, and yeah, and it's going to be probably 2 countries out of the console now. So, oh, okay. So what should I choose? Allow the sniper to fire a shot that causes the target's main weapon. Now, Johansson tried to do disabling shot, and it was less than the normal shot. Scanning device that when thrown creates a new source of vision for 2 turns. New source of vision for 2 turns only? Okay, I get this one. If it was like for the entirety or duration of the mission, then I'd be tempted to try it out, but yeah. Oh, she's heavy? Wow, awesome. Okay, so she does kind of look the part now with the helmet. Her head looked really big in her normal armor. And we finally have a rocket. That's good news. Vandenberg itch upgraded, and I was hoping for a support guy. That's why I gave one of these guys medikit, but she's more of an assault person. She didn't kill anybody, but I think she got involved in the battles, so then she was able to get promoted. That's good. And we gain all this back. We sold a bunch of these, but then now we have it back. 4 engineers, and we can now have laser. That is an important thing. And I don't know how much laser I can build, but at least two rifles. Panic has increased.
We will be in
And then
touch,
I leave.
Commander.
As you can see by the red. Yeah, so we cannot do anything about it. Canada is almost off, and Argentina is in danger zone. And it's pretty funny because if I do European mission, the reverse doesn't happen. If I complete successfully, the other countries in the same region does not decrease their panic level. But if I don't do it, then it increases panic level, which is just, I don't understand some of the logic that this game has. I mean, just, I'm complaining once again. I'm not gonna complain. I feel okay after a successful mission. I'm just going
The
to,
new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
yeah. That's good. And I can build laser rifle. Yeah, I can build 2 right now, and I think I can build a bit more if I sell. Let's just get it out of the way. I'm gonna sell 3. And I think that's it. Maybe, yeah. 75 is going to be enough to build 3, I think. Let's build 3 rifles. 3, yeah, I think 2. Not so sure. I think 2 is going to be. So it's going to be used by Dubanaza and the assault lady, COA, and Vandenberg uses now rocket and LMG. So yeah, 2 for now. Wow, cool. That's the commander. He wants to try the new toy. That's a nice callback to UFO defense. And it looks pretty good. Yeah, it's a laser, alright. And I think it requires ammo, unfortunately. Oh wow, something's going crazy here. Yeah, even the game is psyched that we have laser rifle finally. I need to build. I need to wait until the alien containment is built.
Commander, we've suffered a number of casualties and haven't found suitable replacements yet.
Oh wow.
We need to start hiring
I see.
additional soldiers to
Yeah.
the barracks.
I hire 1 more, just in case, because they require some time before they can come. 3 days. And then we build, what is this, workshop? Yeah, so this was what I was waiting for, to build that laser rifle.
Additional workshop online.
Carry on. Is Zhang back? No, Zhang is not back yet. Wow, he's taking sweet time.
Breaking news at this hour. Reports from around the globe indicate
Terror attack. Yeah, I need to do terror attack before Zhang is back.
now affecting cities worldwide. We're now receiving word of outright attacks.
Looks like they've changed their tactics. But why? Why do this?
It's a message to the entire world that nothing can stop them.
This is already been taken care of, right? America is already off the map. I mean, who told you to, the console? Wow. Everybody step back. Civilization 7 is coming. Run for your lives. It's the end of civilization as we know it. That's going to really help. Uh-oh. Yeah. Really a terrible thing. Yeah. So, what is this about?
Coverage
Oh,
now
you went, yeah.
available over
Damn it.
Canada.
Damn it. Is Zhang back? Ah, Zang. XCOM, baby. XCOM, baby. I need you, Zang. Damn it. Wow, wounded 12 days. Well, I mean, she was basically within an inch of her life. Wow, gosh darn it, man. Just can't believe it. And it's almost at the end of the month and we're about to lose another country. It's a damn alien terror attack. I thought it was in United States. But of course, United States already been taken care of, so we have to choose another terribly panicked country. So I come back with renewed focus. I mean, this is just so unrelenting.
As the alien attacks have become more frequent, our casualty rate has climbed.
Shut the
Our
up.
troop shortage is becoming a problem. We should start screening potential candidates at the barracks immediately.
Damn it. I cannot go into turn mission with this kind of... At least I can give her the laser rifle. Base damage 5 and critical damage 7. Yeah, definitely better. Yeah, just couldn't wait until this guy comes back. Alright, so I see you next time.